Hey guys, it's Amy at Zoe Beck, and I'm going to do my weekly reading update for March 27th, I believe, in 2022. So again, this is I'm not gonna talk too much today. Today's gonna be kind of a short video. I have things going on today. I'm hoping to get a new phone, but we'll see if they have the one I want. Because of course I want the green one, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, so this week was a good reading week overall. Very long days at work. I am finally making really good progress on the parts room. So my mind was melted, and it was so melted and sometimes that I forgot to take my breaks, which is never a good thing, but I would just get so involved in getting stuff done that I kind of missed a few. So I didn't read quite as much at work, which is fine. I still got my lunches. And then, you know, I forgot that on Friday I was getting my eyes checked. So I haven't in like probably 2 years, over 2 years, 2.5 years probably. And I knew I needed new glasses because my eyes were getting tired at night. And I forgot they were going to dilate my eyes. So I lost like Friday night reading for like 4 hours. I was so upset because I was near the end of a book. Anyway, so so really not much is going on. As I said, the phone thing has been a kind of disaster. My phone is an iPhone 7 and it's just packed with stuff that I had to get off. So I've gotten all of it off. And then as I said, hopefully if not today, then hopefully the next week they'll have one in. I'll have to call in to find out if they're going to have what I want. But I'm excited to change it. But then of course I have to reload everything that I had on my old phone, but whatever. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, so I'm not sure how much reading I'll get done today. So yesterday was really little, and then today probably the same, but if I get the phone. If I don't, then I'll be reading a lot. So we'll see. But I'm kind of unsure what I'm going to do here. So here, let's talk about the books that I finished, the ones I'm in the middle of, and then what is going to happen after that. So I continued my Shelly Laurenston reading. This is book 2 in the Honey Badger Chronicles, In a Badger Way. I think of the three, this was the more, there's a lot of stuff that happens that's dark, but not, I mean, they're not dark. These are very funny, hilarious paranormal romance series. Again, it's continuing on from the other 2 series that I've already read, the Magnus Pack and the Pride series. The Honey Badger one is actually the one that I read first. So these are rereads. I read this last February. So I really didn't remember a whole lot of what happened in here, which is hilarious. I read those last year, so I don't know. Maybe that tells you what last year was like. But this one follows Stevie, who is a genius, and she is a honey badger, but she's also half tiger, and she's a very high-strung scientific genius, but she was also a very musical genius as well when she was a kid. So she's very much very smart, except she's also just crazy like the rest of her family. And then we meet Shen. We've met him through, we saw glimpses of him in the Pride series. He's a friend of one of the lead character, or one of the guys who was one of the romantic interests in one of those series. So we got to see him kind of come into his own, and we get to know more about him. He is a giant panda shifter, and I love him. He is one of my favorite characters of this whole series. I liked him the first time I read it. I still love him. I just love him. I just like him. Anyway, so he's a great character. Anyway, so, and it's there, again, there's all this stuff going on from the first Honey Badger book to this one. It kind of carries over because, again, we're following the sisters, and this is the youngest sister, Stevie. And these are just hilarious romps and action-packed, sexy times, just a lot of fun time overall. I just think these people are crazy and you don't want to meet them, but again, I'm just enjoying my reread of the books that I had read before. So I did finish this. I think I finished this on Tuesday. So it took me a couple days. Again, these books are like 400 pages. So, and again, with work, I was so stressed out. I didn't read a lot of work, as I told you. Then I read the third book, or reread the third book, Badger to the Bone, which of the 3 that I had read before, this is still my least favorite of the 3, except there's a lot of good stuff in here. I like the male lead in this one as well. He brings a different perspective. And then this actually made a character who I never really liked super well in the first 2 books. Like, I mean, it always brings me back to her and goes, well, there's actually more to her than her craziness in the other 2 books, the middle sister of the series. So Max and Z are the ones who get together in this one, but this was actually the slowest burn one. I thought number 1 was pretty slow burn. I think this one actually is even more. But I like the reasons why and how things are going. There's really a lot going on in this short amount of time that this book takes place in, which makes sense why that stuff doesn't happen, or, you know, the romance stuff comes really late in the story. It really makes sense. I really enjoyed this book on the reread a lot more than I think I did the first time. I'm not positive, but it just feels like I liked it this time better. And I think, again, it's because I've read all the other books now. I have all the background for everything going on. And this time I know that one of Max's friends is the lead in the 4th book. So I kind of knew that going in, and so I was paying more attention to her and her friends a little closer this time around, because I knew that they were going to be playing a part in the next book. So overall, I still really enjoyed this reread. I'm glad I did it. And I got called out at work for my sexy male porn reading, but I was like, no, yeah, it's just a photo. Don't worry. Anyway, so those are the 2 things that I finished. And then I continued on yesterday with Breaking Badger, which is book 4. Now, these are the new covers, which I really like. I actually went online and saw what the new covers of the series look like with these. And they're like these, and they're really cute, but I'm not rebuying. I already own these, and I've now read them twice. So, you know, sorry, I'm shaking the camera, sorry. But I really was first disappointed that they changed it on me. Although I like the new designs, but I'm not going to buy them, as I said. I love the panda one, though, for book 2, In a Badger Way. I'm like, I really want that one, but I'm not going to. So book 4 is Breaking Badger, which again is the 4th in the Honey Badger series. Honey Badger Chronicles, sorry. So we're following Mads, who is one of Max's friends. So Max has 4 really close friends, and they're all honey badgers or hybrid honey badger shifters, and they all met in junior high and joined the basketball team together. So they are like professional basketball players in the shifter world, but they're also all like military grade people who have trained and go on missions and things for different reasons. Anyway, so they're a great team together. So we get them in this book, and so I've only read about 62 pages, so I still have 300 pages left. So I didn't get very far yesterday, but I'm looking forward to this one. So we're following, as I said, Mads is half hyena and half honey badger, so it's she's kind of got things dealt against her, but I like her as a person. Like, she's of the 5 friends, she is the most like stable that we can see, but we'll see. I'm sure some craziness with her is coming. I just haven't seen it yet. And then the male lead is Finn, who is in a family of Siberian tigers, or Amur tigers, or some kind of different kind of tigers. I'm not sure if they're like a branch of that. I'm not quite sure of that. And he has a family, and then they're kind of, I think he's looking for what happened to his father, who died many years ago. They think they figured out, I think, who killed him or something. Well, I'm not sure. I haven't got quite to that. Again, this is very early days, but I mean, so far it's been action-packed and craziness, which is typical of this of these books. So anyway, I'm really enjoying that, and I'm hoping to continue that today and probably early in the week. So I will read that. So those are what I can talk about. So I don't know what I'm going to pick up after I finish Breaking Badger, because this is the last book in that series of books. After reading the Magnus Pack, after reading the Pride series, and then the Honey Badger series, this is the most current book out. So I will be caught up on this series. I'll have finished 2 series, and then, as I said, I caught up on this one. So I'm really kind of excited, but I'm also not sure what I'm going to pick up next. So I don't know. I might pick up something that I'm going to put on my April TBR, or I might not. I might just look for a standalone, because I will have read 16, is that right? Did I say 16 novels and 2 novellas, like almost in a row? Shelly Laurenston. So I might need a break. Anyway, so, but I don't know. So actually, I have no idea what to pick here. I don't know what I'm going to read next. I don't know. As I said, I could need a break from reading for a little bit. I don't think so. I have a lot of standalones that I've been staring at. I do want to continue some other series. If you saw my video yesterday, I was talking about some of the series that I want to binge that, that I can, and, you know, or I have plans I want to read this year. So there are those I could pick up, but like I said, I think I might pick up a standalone in the middle. I do have one library book out from the library now. I mean, I've cut back on my library use a lot because I need to read my books. And I do have one that's still here, so I have a week to read that. If I read it, I read it. If I don't, I don't. So I don't know what I'm going to read next. So we'll see. It'll be a surprise, I guess. I don't know, because as I said, I might even do like a little spinner wheel and pick one of my standalones or something. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so that's kind of it. That's how this is going. So that's it. I just wanted to put up a quick thing. I'm almost done with the Shelly Laurenston for now. I do have another series of hers that I want to reread, and a book that's a standalone right now that's kind of connected to that one. So those 4 books I might read at some point. I also might start her Dragon series probably in a couple months, I'm hoping, called The Dragonkin. That's under her other pseudonym, G.A. Aiken. So that's coming because, of course, what did I do? I bought all those this month. So we'll see what happens. So, as I said, I'm going to check off that I read 2, look, my 2 continues are off the board. And then, you know, when I finish The Breaking Badger, I will probably count it as a finish because that's all the books that are out right now. I am going to count those as 2 rereads because I did reread those. So my board, like I said, mostly it's all series and rereads these 3 months. So as I said, I'm keeping this by 3 months now just because I wasn't reading a lot early part of the year. So I don't know, we'll see. But right now I'm pretty much focused on my series, and as I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm rambling now. So anyway, how are you guys' reading going? What are you up to? As I said, I'll probably have my TBR up later this week. It's going to be very small and tentative because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in a couple days when I finish Breaking Badger. I'll find out. Anyway, so I will talk to you guys later. Bye.